I'm glad you get to travel. You know who doesn't get to travel?
Muslims. It's real. Like,
That was quick. That was so quick.
That is not
That
funny.
was lightning
But very
fast, and
current.
that's why he's a comedian.
No,
was it Monday and Thursday?
10 p.m. Laugh
10
Factory,
p.m. Hollywood,
sure, but
Long
more
Beach.
importantly, that's a big thing right now. That Muslim ban is a big deal. I mean, it's craziness. People are protesting. My thing is, where were those people when 3 weeks ago President Obama banned Cubans from coming into the country? That was like a thing, and no one was protesting with them. Everyone only cares about their own cause, but not about everyone's cause.
I don't know, bro. I see a lot of white people at every protest.
That's because
like,
white people care.
They care,
people,
right?
White people who have ruined the world also are the only ones who give 25 cents a day to the African kids. Like, no one else is doing that. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, you're not going to catch other African families donating money like that, except Akon.
I was shocked to see like so many white people at the protests to care so much, where a lot of them there, I'm assuming that many of them at least were generationally American. Maybe their grandparents were born here and they really like aren't directly impacted by what's going on, and yet they still went for a cause.
Did you go to LAX?
See, I didn't.
I was actually there dropping someone off.
Oh, you were?
It was the worst, right? The traffic?
It was horrible, but I think it was all types of races and people out there. It wasn't only
Who were you dropping off? Family?
a family member.
Okay,
yeah.
because friends would, if someone's your friend, they will not ask you to take them to the airport. That is
Exactly.
That is the worst friend ever.
I can't remember the last time I asked someone to take me to the airport.
No,
I ask my friends
the
all the
worst
time.
friend will ask you to help them move.
Yeah, that's another bad friend. Like that's yo. Then
These are
why
all-
do we have Home
That's
Depot
not
and
a
Mexicans?
friend.
Like that's not. We have that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Let's
not a friend.
Let's support immigration that way. But it's real. I mean, this is a real Muslim ban. In a way,
How
it's
do you
not
feel
actually a
about
Muslim
it?
ban. I mean, it's not that I feel a way about it or not. It doesn't directly impact me, even though my family half is like Persian. But
How much do you care?
on a scale of 1 to 10, it's not that I care specifically about this, because people are like, oh my God, they're banning. Yo, let's be real. Well, we know why there's a ban. We just don't like it. But it's what it's indicative of. Like, it's a slippery slope. It's the beginning snowball of an avalanche of what is to come. President Trump has only been president for like 10 days. And it's like 15 executive orders.
Has he broken a record for the most executive orders?
No, he has not. And that's another thing.
I was wondering who has done more, because it seems like so much.
I mean, it seems like a lot because everything is so, first of all, divulgent on social media. And second of all, it's all about.
But what about the kids in Detroit? Sorry, not Detroit. Is it Flint?
Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, like what about their water? Why aren't we protesting the water?
And that's what thing people do. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this too, but people will be like, but what about this? Well, okay, that's also wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. There's separate issues. We tend to always compare everything as if it's all one big packet of injustice. Sure, injustice, a threat to justice anywhere. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere.
Yeah.
But
I don't see as many protests for that and other issues because the media is just not putting them on as much. I think the media buys into like what's really hype and then forgets
of course it does. The media is ratings.
The media is what completely spirals everything out of control. I mean, look at, I feel bad right now. I should probably be careful with what I say, but
say it.
I feel like Uber is an innocent bystander in this. Like, the CEO of the company joined Trump's team in December. He agreed to join, and nobody cared until all of a sudden this week. And it's like Uber can't do anything right just because they lifted off the surge pricing, and so they would get criticized.
Well,
if
they didn't just
left.
lift the surge pricing. So taxi drivers already hate Uber.
Right.
So what they did was the taxi drivers boycotted JFK.
Right.
And Uber at that potential time, not only did they not help boycott, they also reduced surge pricing, which people thought was a form of betrayal.
Right. And I think
is it their responsibility to boycott?
No,
too?
and also I think they jumped to conclusions. I think they were trying to do that so that people could come and go safely to the airport without having ridiculous surge pricing. So like, they would have been criticized if these people were protesting at JFK and they had to pay 10 times the rate just to get there because they closed down that tram that went in. So I just feel bad because I don't think they were trying to support one way or the other.
I think Homeboy felt a little guilty because he's like, oh, here's $3 million. You're hashtagging delete Uber.
But he did that before.
It was after?
He did that before.
Oh, it was before?
He did that earlier in the day. He had already given that to driver to people to help the cause. And then Lyft just,
swooped
done
in.
it,
Now,
which was
Lyft
smart.
came
Lyft
in
was
hard.
smart.
We donated $1 million and we care.
I got an email from Lyft.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
I
was
use
like,
Lyft
over the next
actually. I
4
don't even
years.
use Uber.
this
Yeah,
is-
but that has to do with price. Like we only live. It's only about
By comparison
convenience.
times,
Like
you know.
Yeah.
as long as we're comfortable, we're not going to go out of our way to do things.